maybe the horn will go off and they will get to hear it. Whoever you are, BC Ferry lover, thanks for watching and thanks for the question. I took you seriously and I'm doing the crossing right now. Is this your first time on a ferry? Do you normally take this way?
Yeah.
This is my first time. I had a subscriber on my YouTube channel saying they want me to come on Queen of Alberni. Advisor Danny. Advisor Danny is my YouTube channel. You're going to be on it. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Thomas.
Thomas?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Vancouver, White Rock.
But initially, where did you come from? Which country?
Oh, China.
Ni hao.
Yeah, ni hao, ni hao.
Shay Shay.
That's it.
Chinese are wonderful people.
Thank you.
What, and your name was?
Thomas.
Thomas, and mine's Danny.
Danny.
Did you find me? A-D V-I-S-O-R. Advisor.
What is it?
A V-I-S-O, and then Danny. Thanks, Thomas. Don't blow away. Woo! There's the rescue boat. Wow, it's windy out here. You could literally get blown overboard. Beautiful. Wow. Amazing. I'm just about to get blown overboard. What's that? I'm being very careful. I'm trying to find the name Alberni somewhere. You'd think it would be in big letters outside here. I'll find it somewhere. This is one of BC Ferry's 50-year-old vessels.
Yeah, about 30 minutes away from Newport Terminal. Thank you for taking.
And it makes the 2-hour crossing, I think, several times a day. It's a beautiful vessel. I just enjoyed a great breakfast. I'm holding on to my cap, holding on to my camera for dear life, literally blowing very nicely. Amazing. Ah, there's the Queen of Alberni. We can get it right there.
are now arriving at the
Men, women, boys, and girls.
passengers will leave the ship using the oil walkway.
They went to the car.
Deck 4 up. All drivers and vehicle passengers, please return to your vehicles. If you have difficulty with the stairs, they are elevated.
It just makes me so anxious sitting in that place and then you wait. No, you wait.
Oh, fabulous. Are you from here? What's Duke Point known for?
Access to a whole bunch of different places on the island without having to go to Victoria.
Oh, okay.
But what do you mean by that, I guess?
That's it. It's the first time I've come here.
Oh, okay.
Somebody I just overheard downstairs say that cruise ship's been sitting there a long time. No, they don't know why.
That's very odd. So if that's the case, that means that cruise ship was in trouble.
It was in trouble, and that was the closest port. Okay.
Like it was deep enough for it to get to.
And then they said there's a paper mill here,
Crofton.
Crofton. They make paper, I guess, from wood off the island. Very cool. I did a bunch of BC ferry crossings on my YouTube channel
Oh, cool.
last winter, and I came back from Thailand a couple weeks ago
Nice.
for the summer, and then I go back in August.
Nice.
So a subscriber messaged me and said, would I do the Queen of Alberni crossing because they like the sound of the horn. So it must be, they must live somewhere here.
They could be. Because from Crofton, you can take a small ferry to Salt Spring Island.
This is Salt Spring?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's a great island to go and explore. It's big, it's well developed, there's lots on there. Once things get too big though commercially, they make them move off island.
Is that right?
Yeah, the Island Trust is really interesting.
Thank you very much.
welcome.
That's really helpful stuff. So this is coming up on Duke's Point. She was saying that whenever there's a cruise ship like this one that's sitting here indefinitely, like I overheard this one is, then it's because they had trouble and this was the closest port. But so far I don't know the reason. Maybe somebody does. The big letter B. This is all now Vancouver Island, and this port, I read this morning, is the only BC ferry port that has no connection with BC Transit, which is an interesting fact. I assume it's true. And the nice lady I was just talking to said from here, where the Crofton Mill is, and from Duke's Landing, I think it is, you can go over here to Salt Spring Island, and there's lots to explore there, but when it gets too commercially big, then they somehow pull back. Now the wind has died down quite a bit as we've come into this kind of harbor, which is pretty cool when you think about it. I told you that here in Vancouver, Canada, if we just waited a few days, we'd have sunshine. The rain would stop, and sure enough, it has, and it's forecasted for the next number of days to be all sunny, mostly. So the videos we're going to do in the next few days, including Italian Day in Vancouver. Next week I'm planning to do a live stream, my first of that kind with another YouTuber. He is from South Africa, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do that from West Vancouver and Ambleside Park, right on the beach, right alongside of the Pacific Ocean, with some very beautiful scenery. And so probably Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, we'll do that, and you'll be able to interact if you want to with us. It'll be fun. But today is another BC ferry crossing, And all because a nice subscriber sent a message in one of the BC Ferry video series, would I do the Queen of Alberni crossing? And I said, sure. Why? And because of the sound of the air horns whenever they go off, I guess they like hearing it. So this video's for you. Not much here. It's a small little port. Over there's a Crofton lumberyard, Salt Spring Island, people getting on their boats. I'll need to get off because I wanted to start this video from Duke's Landing, I think it's called. We'll find out and put it in here. Pretty cool, hey? Thank you so much for watching and being a part of life's great adventure here on Advisor Danny YouTube. Boom. Thank you. So this is Duke, the Duke. What is it? Duke Point? Anybody know? I'm looking. I don't see a name. Maybe we'll see it inside here. Duke, what's this called? Duke?
Duke Point.
Duke Point, thank you very much.
Most welcome.
Ah, there it is, Duke Point. Queen of Alberni, import. This is Duke's Point. Duke's Point is where the Queen of Alberni, Ferry, goes to Tsawwassen. I am.
Me too. That's hilarious.
I just came to do it for them. So today is a ferry crossing from Duke's Point to Tsawwassen. Actually, it's round trip because you can't go anywhere, my understanding is, from this particular port. Smaller ferries, but you have to change from this particular area. Trucks, cars waiting to get on board. Right through there, the 50-year-old Queen of Alberni. It's about 2 hours back to Tsawwassen, southern part of Vancouver near the Washington border. The nice chief steward on board told me that the horn sounds for all kinds of reasons, and I didn't know this. Different number of sounds based on whether they're departing, based on whether there's a craft in front of them, they're changing course, all kinds of reasons. The subscriber that asked me to take this BC ferry crossing said the reason was they like to hear the sound, and so hopefully we're going to be able to capture it when we depart. I think basically they tell us that there's going to be a loud sound, cover your ears.
Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
Excuse me, how many cars can come on? If it's full? How many could come on?
We get about a 160 up top.
160 up top?
170 and stuff down below, so.
220?
260, 280.
Thank you. 280 maybe max number of vehicles, both decks, upper and lower, plus passengers. So maybe we'll find out. Maybe it can hold 600 people. What do you think? This is BC Ferry conductor loading the vessel with the vehicles, giving great directions. Kind of looks like a flight controller. Kind of cool. He's like a finely trained conductor of a symphony, directing the cars in so that the vessel stays balanced while loading. Remember, 2 floors, 2 levels of cars and trucks coming on board, getting ready for the sailing on the Queen of Alberni. BC Ferries, largest ferry service in North America. It's an amazing operation with great people that provide wonderful customer service on board. Very friendly. Every crossing I've done has been a wonderful trip. You need to come and enjoy one or more BC Ferry crossings. So it's an amazing time, every time, on BC Ferry. I've got a little playlist with a few videos that I did last winter, doing something productive with time and showing whoever wanted to watch a little bit of some of the BC Ferry crossings. Enjoyable meals on board, meeting a few people, mostly seeing some of the wonderful creation that the one true living God put in this part of Earth. You need to come and visit if you've never been to this part of the world. It really is incredible. Look at the gap here, right through the beautiful, deep, deep, cold water. There's whales in there, orca whales somewhere. Sometimes you see them when you cross one of BC Ferry's crossings. That, I'm told, is a lumber yard over there. Crofton, I believe, is the name. Pulp and paper mill, turning wood into paper. Never have we used more paper, although it's supposedly the digital age, right? And then here is Duke Point. Duke Point, BC Ferry Terminal, the only one without a connection with BC Transit, public bus service, or anything else. Maybe it's coming, or maybe it's in the works, or maybe since that article was written it's already happened. I'm not sure. If you know and you're watching, please comment. Let other people know. We help each other. It's a big purpose. Oh, we're gonna hear some music. People on board, dear subscriber, who suggested taking the Queen of Alberni BC Ferry ride, and I think they played the horn a little bit longer just for you. So you matter. All right? I hope you enjoy this video over and over, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Okay? Thanks for suggesting it, and thank you for watching. See you soon in another video. Guys are Danny, YouTube. Bye-bye.
ATM machine, a parent's room, and a children's play area. If you need help finding anything,